Welcome to Voices of Healing and Justice. Have you ever felt that during the winter months when it's very cold, that you feel just a little bit more sluggish? You don't really feel like doing a whole lot? Feel a little bit more exhausted than what you do during the summer months? You're not alone. That's what we call the winter blues. And the winter blues gets to many of us. During the winter months when it's a little colder, you just want your blanket and you want to roll up on the sofa. So today we're going to talk about those winter blues. We're going to talk about how to take your joy back, how to not be so blue during the winter. And we're going to talk about first how it's common, why you have the winter blues. Then two, how do I interrupt this? What are some ways that I can take my joy back? And then at the end of our podcast today, we're going to have a joy challenge. We're going to challenge you about how to take your joy back. So let's dive into this. Causes the winter blues. During the winter month, we have low energy. There's a decreased amount of sunlight. That can make you feel like you are more sleepy, like you're more tired. It's gray outside, you feel sleepy. It can also cause you to have sleep disruption. You can be socially isolated. It's cold outside. It's gray. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk to people. You may also notice that you changes in appetite. Whenever there's cold weather, I just think to myself, let me grab a cup of soup and sit on the couch. You may find yourself with the winter blues. So if you find yourself having that winter blues, how does that manifest itself? That's when you have reduced sleep or your sleep is interrupted or disrupted. If you find yourself in the wintertime like, wow, I've had a few days of disrupted, interrupted sleep, pay attention to that. Okay. If you find yourself less physically active, sometimes that happens in the winter time. That could be a reflection of the winter blues. You can find yourself less socially active or social isolation. If you find that, wow, I'm sitting on the couch watching television much more than before, that could be the winter blues. So if you find yourself with those things, don't worry. You can still take your joy. So how do you do that? One is I want you to start your day with much more natural sunlight. If you have some windows in your house, open up the windows. Just get some natural sunlight in your house. The more you get that vitamin D on your skin, the more you're going to feel energized and ready to move. I want you to start moving, even for 15 minutes in your house. I want you to start with a 15-minute light walk or a 15-minute workout so that you can get your body moving more. Stay connected to friends. Reach out to a friend that you love or a family member that you love. Make sure that you're staying connected. Okay? You want to practice gratitude. It's all about your attitude. If you are grateful for whatever happened in your life, or you're grateful for what is ever happening in this moment, then show gratitude. Okay? Another way to take your joy back is to eat nourishing food. Just eat something healthy. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. That'll help take your joy back. Have that beautiful skin, that wonderful glow to your skin, okay? You also want to create small moments of joy. You want to just look out and think, wow, look at the sunset tonight. Look at this, watch the sun turn or watch the sky turn from gray to orange to have small moments of joy. Watch the sun rise. Small moments of joy could be like, okay, I'm going to have a small moment here as I cook, a small moment as I walk, a small moment as I have a small workout. Does that make sense? Small moments of joy. Okay. And then last but not least, if you find yourself that these symptoms, like Dr. McNeil, just don't feel like moving. I'm a little bit more depressed than what you're talking about on this podcast today. I don't want you to hesitate to contact our clinic to get more help. If you need help during these winter months, if you find that these symptoms persist and you find yourself falling deeper and deeper into blues, call, get help. That's okay too. Does that make sense? All of us are not going to be able to shake off the blues so easily, okay? And our last part of our podcast today is we would like for all of you to have a Take Back Your Joy challenge. I don't want you to think that during this season or at this time that you can't take back your joy. So we're going to challenge you. I want you to call our office or type below in our podcast today. Let us know how you're taking back your joy. Some of the ways that you can take back your joy is to get outside for 15 minutes. Go for a walk, go for a jog, go for a small exercise. Send a message, a text message, an email, a voice message to someone that you love. Okay, another challenge is to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. What are 3 things that you're grateful for today? We want to take back our joy. Now, this one I love because I love music and I love to dance. So I want you to listen to some inspiring music, some motivating music, and just dance for a minute or two. Take back your joy. Does that make sense? Read something that's inspiring. Read something that's motivating. Tell us what you're reading. And last but not least, how you can take back your joy is to reflect. If you have a moment of reflection, tell us about your moment of reflection. Because we're having a season, a winter season, doesn't mean that we have to lose our joy. The winter will bring us the gray skies, the cold weather, the turtlenecks. But just because it's cold outside doesn't mean that we have to have a cold spirit. This is the moment for you to take back your joy. If you can do that, write to us. If you're having any difficulty, contact our office, get professional help. Today, we want to encourage you always to take back your joy.